Today, it's Madden NFL football. It's Week 6 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So here's the Charger offense making their way out. And leading him out, their veteran quarterback.
I think his task in this game is really simple. Eliminate the turnovers. He threw 2 interceptions last week. I can't believe I led with that because he had 3 touchdown passes.
Right.
So there's a lot of good that he did, but he's got to take care of the ball better. The ball has to go to guys wearing the jerseys that they're wearing this week, not the opposition.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 catches, 88 yards.
And he was able to get open there, but that's not always easy against this bunch defensively. We are deep enough into the season where numbers count. This is #1 rated defense in the NFL. He'll have a tough time.
And he'll get a couple up to the 29. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Only 2 yards, and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Lions will take over. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
More muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there.
Off play action. Anthony. Flush to his right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
On 3rd and 2, Anthony. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Looking to throw. Anthony. Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Anthony. And complete. Right side to Cook. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Back to throw again.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going.
And they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week. And you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
Now try to pick it up on 3rd. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Norton. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. It's Howe with another throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack. To try again after the sack. Powell finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time they were up to the challenge.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw on 3rd down. Anthony. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Powell.
This will be caught by Brown. His first catch, good for 8 and a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down. Here's Howe.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
Howe throwing on 3rd down here.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. On is the Chargers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
And, partner, I know so far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense can get going on this drive.
Well, you know how they talk about music to your ears? How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked in and going at it. No points going up on the scoreboard. I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one, you pull out something that maybe they haven't seen before. Coaches always talk about unscouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so well that you give your skill position guys a chance to make big plays individually.
The numbers for Andrews last week.
6 catches, 58 yards.
And he was able to haul that pass in there, but he knows he's got a tough task ahead of him. This unit in the top 5 in the NFL against the pass. He's going to have to really work hard to get open.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football. On third down, Dickens. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
The Lions hit a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they've come in on a nice run of recent form. 4 wins out of 5.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. Looking to throw. Anthony firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On second down, Dickens. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a first and goal. Back to throw. Anthony. He finds his man, complete. It's Andrews. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. Looking to throw. Anthony.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And this offense on third down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at a third and goal here. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
Second down, Howell now.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Norton. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hands it off out of the gun.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Howell to throw on second down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
Throwing to start the drive. Anthony, he finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. Up the middle they go. Dickens. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens. And a short gain down to about the 33. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Anthony. He finds his man. Complete. That's Andrews.
And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
From the gun on 3rd down. Anthony. High throw, but he makes the catch. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 13-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that will bring up 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Anthony. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And now before we get to the extra point, remember all touchdowns do have to be confirmed. So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. So that drive takes them down the field in 8 plays. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Powell, he'll look to throw it.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Extra point attempt here still to come. And it is now 21-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Second down, Howell back to pass. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And they're going to get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Throwing on second and long. Howell. Oh, Howell loses it. But a Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll keep possession. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the Chargers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a fair catch called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. We're in the second quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive, maybe. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And they'll use him out of the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago, there's another one right there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Anthony escaping the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Chargers going to take over now late in this first half. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock is dwindling. 3-score deficit waiting for them at halftime unless they can get something on the board here before intermission. He finds his man complete. It's Bradley. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. To throw again on 2nd down. Howell. He finds his man complete. That's Norton. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Howell to the air on 1st and 10. Taking a shot for Samuel. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now a signal and a timeout call, as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. Howell throwing on 1st down here. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. One last shot before the break. Howell. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in Detroit with the Lions out on top. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks. A few teams starting to rise to the top as it's time to take you around the NFL here in Week 6. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and it's the Patriots with the lead in that one. The Patriots trying to hold on and claim victory. Next, we head off to check out another game, and you can see currently they trail in that ball game. The Tigers looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. Finally, we head to the shores of Lake Erie, see what's going on with the Cleveland Browns. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Browns seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thanks very much. Fine work as always as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Throwing to start the drive. Anthony. That'll be complete to Cook. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Up the middle they go. Dickens finding space at the 40. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football. Pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the third quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First down, Howell to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Bradley. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. Now Howell. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
On 1st and 10, Anthony. That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Looking to throw. Anthony. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. to throw. Anthony. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. On first down, Howell. He finds his man, complete. That's Norton. Working with his 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Howell. It's complete to Brown, right side. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now they go play action with Howell. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. And once more, Howell back to the air. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Howell. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football. They'll run on first down. Dickens. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Looking to throw. Anthony. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Anthony. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Anthony. And that is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out. Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
The Charger drive about to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 66 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's Howell. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bradley. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Howell. And it's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Chargers get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle, and it makes the score 21-10. A drive that time of 6 plays, and it winds up with a touchdown for Los Angeles. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Up the middle they go. Dickens, and he is going to have a Lions 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. To throw on 2nd down. Anthony, he finds his man, complete. That's Andrews. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. On 3rd down, Dickens, and he will have the 1st down as he gets this to the 47. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd. And that last run good enough to have him surpass for his career, get this, folks, 12,000 rushing yards.
And how about this? You're in shouting distance now of the top 10 all-time rushers in NFL history. And in short order now, you've got Thurman Thomas, Franco Harris, Marcus Allen, and Edgerrin James right ahead of you. He can zoom past them with just a few more carries.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. They'll look to throw again. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're going to get this down inside the 15. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Dickens, and good pursuit yet again by the Chargers as they stuff him behind the line. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Looking to throw. Anthony looking left side. Andrews with it, complete. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Up the middle they go. Dickens, and he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a handoff up the middle. Burrell, and he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. From the gun on 3rd down, Anthony. And that is too far out in front. He couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So that maybe not a knockout blow, but I suppose certainly every little bit helps when you're trying to salt one away in the 4th.
Well, the possibility of being beaten by 2 late touchdowns or at least sent to overtime does exist. but time, definitely a big factor at this stage of the game, is in their favor.
The Charger drive about to get going.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. It sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments to prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively. And Howell will throw it. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Howell now to throw it. And that one off the mark behind him, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Howell looking to throw again. And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete. From the gun on 3rd down, Howell.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4th.
4th down, Howell, desperation time. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
The 4th down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. Throwing to start the drive. Anthony, he finds his man, complete. That's Webster.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
On 2nd down now, Dickens, and he gets it down to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Dickens, and he's going to get this one down to the 30. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
On 2nd down, Dickens. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Up the middle they go. Dickens, and whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because They're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
This is caught. It's Brown. Touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Chargers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. So that drive, 4 plays, and it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And they take a knee. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
And they will take a knee here.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions, and they've got to feel good about this performance. I think you'd agree, matched up against a top 5 defensive unit in the league, and they pretty much had their way.
Yeah, that was the interesting part about it, because normally when we see this defense play, they have their opportunities, and they make their plays, don't they? They knock them back on their heels. They take the ball away. They change field position. And this